You know about the four love hormones, and you know how the love hormones run our entire world and how billions of dollars are made by engineering the love hormones? You don't? Well, let me tell you. The four love hormones are oxytocin, dopamine, endorphins, and serotonin. When you have all four of these and you know how to use it correctly, not just with your customers, but your employees, then the sky's the limit for you. So let's talk about how we're going to use these four hormones to get your employees to do more for you and therefore get you more money. Let's get started. The first one we're going to talk about is the oxytocin, the hug hormone, as some people call it. It's really a bonding hormone. It's where you feel a sort of connection and bond with people and a community. But we're in a workplace, so we can't be hugging people like that. But of course, high fives, fist bumps, pat on the back, those are okay. But we need more than that to activate the oxytocin. What we need is to create a sense of community within your workplace and a genuine sense of like, we're interested in our employees. So do a 2-minute check-in with your employees, and genuinely, we all know when someone's being genuine or not. How was their weekend? Did they sleep okay? How's things going on with their family, significant other? Showing interest ever, just sprinkling around throughout the week or day goes a long way for people to feel, your employees to feel bonded towards you, which is what you want. Another way is to do team activities. Team activities helps everyone together feel connected in a community. And when you feel welcomed and loved in a community, not exactly love, but accepted in a community, you want to do more and do your share. And that's what we want our employees to do, is feel like they have a right to be at the workplace and they can show up fully and help everyone out. Because if they help another employee out, they're helping you and the customer. That's why oxytocin is so important in the workplace. Let's talk about the next one. And that's dopamine we're going to be talking about. You've all heard dopamine, and you all have seen how dopamine is being used by all the big companies to get you hooked on their product or service. So how are we going to do that with your employees? Well, dopamine is all about motivation and reinforcing the behavior you desire through reward. Which means if you have any goal that you want your employees to do, make sure you declare that goal, but couple it with a reward that's just as enticing. So the best thing to do is ask your employees, if you achieve this reward, what would you like to get? If you achieve this goal, what would you like to get? And let the employees pick that reward, because once they pick that reward, one, they feel a sense of ownership. Two, they feel more motivated to make that goal happen because they get the reward that they picked. Another big thing here is that you want to consistently give them feedback and recognition of good work and good behavior. Kind of like a dog, when you train that dog and he does a good job of not pooping in the streets or not barking, you reinforce it with a treat. That's kind of what you want to do with your employees. If they do a good job, give them a gold star or a rainbow star. And because you're listening, you get one too. Third one is endorphins, called the painkiller hormone. So how do you not have pain in the workplace? Well, yes, cat memes do work for that. All memes are great for that. But the way you can really do it is encouraging your employees to take breaks. That's why smokers, they always take breaks, because they're trying to get that endorphin relief from stress. Now, not all of us are smokers, so make sure that you're watching out and your employees are taking full advantage of their breaks and days off, because they need moments to distress. Wellness programs are really great for this. And even though they may not have the wellness within the office hours, that endorphins, if they get that regulated before they come to the workplace, it's going to help them throughout the day. Another way to do it is making sure that the break room that you have for your employees is truly a place where they can relax, de-stress, have some games, lighthearted jokes. These are all ways to de-stress the body so they're less stressed, because a less stressed person is going to be able to think more clearly and help your customers better when they're not stressed. One of my favorite ways of doing this is actually having a puzzle in the the break room, putting it in the break room. It's quick and easy, doesn't cost much money, and that way you can have a place where all your employees can come there, de-stress, play a game, and then come back and help your customers even more. Let's get to the final one now. The fourth one, if you haven't guessed, is serotonin, the sleep hormone. But if you think about it, you can't really sleep unless you feel safe and regulated. And sleeping, as we know, is so important for employees. So how do we activate the serotonin in the workplace? Well, let me first get out of bed for this. Now that I'm out of bed, let me tell you how to use serotonin in the workforce. So obviously with endorphins, you have created more of a calm atmosphere, a positive atmosphere. That helps with a person feeling safe and regulated. Another thing is you want to encourage your employees to go outside, because fresh air and sunlight has a real great way of regulating our serotonin, which is much needed. And then at times you may also have conflicts. So when conflicts happen, make sure that the employees feel safe, that their job is not in danger because of the conflict, or if it is, give them space to cool down and create a safe environment where you can discuss the conflict in detail, not at that intense time right now. The other thing is, you want to make sure you have some sort of future for these employees, creating some sort of professional development so that they know that they have a future with you. Serotonin may seem like the most difficult to implement, but it's actually the most powerful, because if your employees feel like they are safe and they can regulate their emotions, they can regulate all the other ones. And if you can self-regulate, or they can self-regulate themselves, then they're going to show up better at work with more clarity. The reason why we focus so much on these four love hormones, because people spend millions of dollars to get everybody, the everyday person, hooked on these so that they love their product. If we can get our employees in a healthy way hooked to us and our company, then that's going to make it easier for our company to grow effortlessly and make our customers happy, which creates ridiculously loyal customers. And that's all we want. Please follow me for more tips and tricks. And as always, if there's anything you want me to cover, please let me know. I'm growing my channel for you, so let me know what you want to hear and I'll do my best to make it happen.